Capricorn, what's happening with you? Time to see what's going on with y'all for the month of July 2020. July 2020 Capricorn universe. July 2020 Capricorn universe. If you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, look in the description of the video. Okay, then information does include pricing. That includes how to get a hold of me. Everything that you need to know is all in the description of the video, okay? Also, I will be announcing all month long. You gotta go check out Leah's new Instagram, dude. She launched this very impressive project where she makes and sells the most badass crystal jewelry I've ever seen. I don't even want her selling all of it, to be honest with you. She makes some awesome stuff. Check that out. That's in the description of the video as well. Badass crystal jewelry, man. Anyway, what's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. I was wondering there for a second. I was like, man, did I accidentally make this unlisted? That's how I do my personal reading, is I make an unlisted live stream like this that nobody can see. So I'm like, damn, did I accidentally hit unlisted? Anyway, Capricorn, July 2020 universe. What do we got? Capricorn, we'll see what's going on, then the important messages come in the end. Boo. Well, thank you for tuning in, Vivian. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thanks, Jamie, Wendy. Thanks y'all for tuning in. Appreciate it. What's up, Mary? What's happening? Capricorn, July 2020. Ooh, boom! King of Wands. Could be a fire sign you're dealing with. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, doesn't have to be. Okay, but whatever this is, I think, of course, Capricorn, you're taking this very seriously. But serious is your middle name, isn't it? You know, so nothing new there, but you're definitely not playing any games, okay? Very, very serious. Serious as a heart attack. I don't know what else to say about that just yet. Okay, we'll see how that plays out in the rest of the reading. Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3. 2 more shuffles. Boom. Ooh, 6 of Cups reversed overall. Man. So overall, I still feel like there's a grudge being held on to here. Okay? I think people are perceiving you as 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you, of course, this isn't every Capricorn. I hope this isn't every Capricorn. Having financial issues? Hopefully not. But since you're an earth sign, and this is kind of like the earth sign version of the 10 of Cups, somebody definitely, I think people are perceiving you as not interested in at least anything with this person. Not really. I think you're ready for new communication. Okay, Page of Pentacles is how you feel on the inside. But man, overall, you're still pissed off about what went wrong in the past. Overall, no matter what happens in the rest of the reading, no matter if something new comes in, no matter if the old person comes back, even if there's a reconciliation, there's still negativity from the past being clung to, okay? I mean, it happens. I know I do lots and lots of lectures about why it's important to heal up from the past. I think we hear everybody talk about that it's important to heal up from the past, but I'll explain to you why. I'll break it down and make it to the point to where after you get done talking to me, you'll be like 10 times more motivated to heal up from the past after you hear what I have to say. However, you are allowed that window of time to hurt, right? You don't just get over it, you know? We all wish we could just get over it. It's not quite that easy. There is a window of time where you're allowed to hurt and to be grieving and whatnot. The problem is, once that window of time runs out and it's time for the healing process to take place, most people don't allow that healing process to happen. And they string that hurt on way longer than it needs to be. Hopefully that's not what's happening here. Let's see here. Okay, 3 of Cups. Could have been a third party situation you were dealing with. This this could just be a small group of you, but some of you have been waiting on another person to drop somebody else, and they haven't, and you're tired of waiting on that. If that doesn't resonate, don't worry about it, but I know there's at least one Capricorn that resonates with, okay? They're the person you're into somebody who's into somebody else, and you're waiting for them to like break up or something like that, and they haven't, so you're getting tired of waiting. If that doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. I still think that regardless, though, you were definitely getting tired of waiting on something from this person here, okay? There's a lot of truths and a lot of facts that you were ignoring about this situation here, okay? A lot of things being swept under the rug. The person you're dealing with, they don't want the fight. They don't want the battle. They're walking away from this. They feel like the door is closed to this right here. They don't feel like there's any growth between the two of you either. It could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. But the Empress is in the reverse, okay? King and Queen of Wands. Hey, you taking this dead for serious. You dead for serious, Capricorn. You ain't playing no games. But isn't dead for serious your middle name? I think it is. I think y'all are pretty much like, you're the ones that wrote at least one chapter in the How to Be Serious manual, right? You probably wrote the first chapter in that. But I do feel like, too, there's some stalking going on here. Somebody, because of you, it's on your side here. If it's not you, it's definitely the person that you're dealing with. Could be both of you, just kind of silently watching each other. Silently watching each other, not saying nothing. Some of you are trying to, and hey, I gotta say it because I see it here, okay? Some of you are putting on a show, wanting to try to make yourself look happier than you are, hoping to piss somebody off. Somebody here is doing that. Capricorn, cross watcher, I can't help it. I see it, so I gotta say it, okay? But the person you're dealing with is walking away from this right here, okay? They're not really 100% sure what they want to do. They just know that it ain't you. They feel like there's no growth between the two of you, and it's nothing but drama. Nothing but drama in a fight. That's what I'm seeing here. Damn, Cappies, what happened, dude? Let's look a little bit more at the person you're dealing with here. Let's look a little bit more at the person you're dealing with. That's a bummer. Man, Cappy, I could have swore it seemed like everything was going real good there for a minute. It seemed like everything was going good, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure my Capricorns were having a positive note there for a little bit. Now it's kind of looking a little sour. Like there's some negative feelings being clung to. Let's look a little bit at the person you're dealing with here. Person, people, and or situations playing the biggest influence on my Capricorns for July. Three more shuffles here. One. A two. Yeah, Murky Metro, right? That's what the problem is. That Murky Metro, that just jerks a knot in everybody's tail, don't it? Boom! Three of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. 10 of Pentacles reverse, 2, 5 of Pentacles. They feel like you did them wrong. Like, they feel like the victim here. Magician. King of, okay, so yeah, y'all are both mirroring each other. There's a part of them that wishes that this didn't come to an end. But they're coming at this King of Wandsy too, just like you. Y'all are both mirroring each other and just, it's kind of like, y'all ever seen that, it's like this image, it's like this meme that just, it has the silhouettes of two adults sitting with their back turned at each other. And on the inside of the silhouettes, it has little kids, the little kid versions of the inside of them touching hands. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm seeing here. It's like y'all really actually love each other on the inside, but you're being all mean on the outside. And it's just this big ego battle. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing here. Because they're acting King of Wands and so are you. But they're blaming you. They feel like the victim here. They don't feel like that you all are a very good team. That you all work together very well. This connection makes them very nervous and restless. And they are, for the most part, I think, getting over it. But when it all comes down to it, if they get to talking about this and it gets brought up or whatnot, like I said, I think they're pointing the finger at you and they're blaming you. That's what I'm saying. That's what this looks like to me. It's not very profound. That's kind of straight and to the point, right? Well, maybe the profound stuff is going to come at the end whenever we get to the important messages. This looks pretty quick and to the point. All right. Let's look at timelines moving forward. What's the most likely outcome here? Anything new going to come in? Y'all going to fix this situation here? What's going on with you? What it do, dude? What's going on, man? What's happening, dude? Hang on. Oh, there we go. Oh, somebody's like making some kind of final decision right here. Oh, whether you move on or come back around and reconcile, the decision is final. Somebody is making up their mind here. Get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So I do definitely see somebody else coming back here. Okay. It looks to me like, I got the 6 of Swords right here. I feel like I'm seeing 2 things here. I'm thinking that something new is coming in, but you're still going to end up talking to the past person, I think. I think they're still going to come back around. This conversation has to be had here. Okay. And what's probably going to happen is as soon as you release and let go, that's when it's going to come back around. And I know I say that a lot, but there's a reason why that happens that way. Haven't y'all ever noticed that? Haven't you noticed that the minute you let go of something, that's when it is made available to you? Well, there's no accident. The reason that happens that way is because your mind produces a gravitational pull. Okay? This used to be hidden knowledge. It's not hidden anymore. The law of attraction guru I learned this from is a NASA aerospace scholar who wasn't allowed to talk about this for a long time, for a very long time. And but your mind produces a gravitational pull. Gravity is the only force capable of squeezing onto and trapping light, which is what everything manifests from. So when you are thinking about, worrying about, or focusing on something, what you're doing, not only are you casting intention into it, which is good, but what's bad is you're squeezing it and holding it in place so that it can't move. That's what you're doing. That's why the minute you let go and release it from the gravitational pull of your mind, that's when it shows up. Okay? I definitely see something new coming in though. But by the time the past person comes back around, you'll already be on top. I feel like with somebody new. As soon as they come back, you'll already be with someone new is what I'm seeing here. Okay? And you're coming out on top either way. Could be a Pisces that you're dealing with right here, or an Aries. I have Pisces, Aries, but I have every element on the table here, okay? Right now, though, this is just personal, all cards aside. Right now, just chill. It is Mercury retrograde. We are in full-on Mercury retrograde. So, don't try to force anything new, okay? Don't try to force it. Relax. Let what is going to flow, flow. Okay? That is one challenge that is presented to every cardinal sign in one way or another. Okay? I don't care who you are or what your sign is. It is your job to evolve past your energies. Evolve past your sign. Every fixed sign needs to learn to be more flexible and mutable. Every mutable sign needs to learn to be more rigid and solid and stern. Every cardinal sign needs to learn to relax, go with the flow, and not be so pushy and persistent, okay? So that is, I think, where you're gonna find your greatest strength, Capricorn. Okay, you can get a lot done doing what you do. Oh yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you can. You can get even more done if you take a step back, okay? Stronger than dirt. Thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Take a step back and allow the flow to take you, and only fight against the current when it's necessary. There's this saying that people say, only dead fish go with the flow, and that's so stupid. That's so stupid. Only dumb fish fight against the current and stay in one spot their whole life, thinking they're making progress, and they're not making any progress at all. You know how many dumb fish I've known in my life? Release, let go, let the flow take you, and only fight against the current when you need to. Okay? Let's get things to watch out for and advice moving forward. Remember, y'all, the universe behaves like water. Water, water, water. If you want to know how the universe behaves, it behaves like water. If you put your hand in the water and you just move it easily and effortlessly, easy, right? But the harder you fight against the water, the harder the water fights back. You jump off a bridge, you smack that water, it becomes concrete, don't it? The universe is the exact same way. The harder you fight against it, the harder it's going to fight back. It's just how it behaves. The water has nothing against you, neither does the universe. It's just doing whatever you're doing. If you're putting up a fight, it's going to put up the resistance that matches it, okay? Let's get 6 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, 3 more. Ba-boom! Hierophant in the reverse. The star in the reverse. The devil in the reverse. Your growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Capricorn. Do not allow fear and anxiety to make decisions for you, and watch out for people who do. Okay? Fear happens, man. We're humans. And amnesia. Fear happens. You can work your way out of it, but it still happens from time to time. It's just one of those things, kind of like seeing a spider. Okay, you're not gonna go without your whole life without seeing a spider. Okay, it's gonna happen. Okay, you're gonna get scared. There's things that are gonna. Do not allow fear to make decisions for you. Okay, whenever you lay down in bed at night, when you go back and recap your day, the ratio of fear-based decisions and love-based decisions, what should it be? What should it be? You should make many more decisions based on love than fear. And you know one thing that the year 2020 has taught me? I didn't know how many people live in fear and disguise it as practicality and responsibility. I think it's normal. I think it's normal. I think living in fear is normal. It's insane. It's insane. Check yourself at the door. And be honest with yourself. How many decisions are you making based on fear? It's astronomical. We need to lessen that number. We need to shift over and more decisions be made out of love than fear. Okay? Watch out for know-it-alls, for people who think they know everything. Okay? You mean to tell me that you have an answer for everything? You know those types of people? The types of people that, like me, I immediately just kind of like, like no matter what you say, this person knows about it. No matter what conversation comes up, there's just that person who just knows everything there is to know about everything. And it's just been there, and then it's just kind of like, you just reek of bullshit right now. There is nothing wrong with being able to step back and say, I don't know. I have no idea. In real life, off camera, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to tell you, I don't know. I have no idea. If you go up to me and you ask me a question, more often than not, I'll be like, oh, I don't know. I have no idea. That gives you more room to learn. Okay? If you think you know everything and all you're doing is blabbing, see, your head is a one-way street. Okay? Information can only travel one way at a time, either out or in. That's it. While you're blabbing, no new information can come in. So that person's just always talking. Just talking, tickety talking, talking, bigger, 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 bigger. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about because they never shut up long enough to allow anything new in. Watch out for that person. Okay? The silent people are the ones that I always learn from. Oh yeah, the silent people are the ones that I always learn from. Right now, I think it's time to just take a step back and reanalyze what you commit to. What is it you're really wanting to commit to, honestly? What is the goal in love? What is it? Tommy, thanks for that super chat. What's the goal in love? Is it a relationship? Is it a marriage? Is it a family? Kids? Well, all those things are just fine and dandy. Matter of fact, they're amazing, okay? But that's not the end goal. The goal is to feel whole and to feel complete. That's the goal. And you must feel that first before the universe will mirror that back to you. There's two huge lies that we were told as humans. The first lie we were told is that this empty void that we have in us is normal. Where did the empty void come from? Where'd that come from? Does anybody ever stop to ask themselves that? I say this to my personal clients all the time. Where does the empty void come from? We were all fine and dandy. And then one day we woke up, most of us around the time we hit puberty, some people a little bit later than that. But one day we just wake up fucking lonely and empty. And the second lie that they told us is that another person is going to come fill that void. Oh, I don't know which lie is worse. The fact that the idea that the empty void is normal, okay, or that somebody else is going to come fill the empty void. I don't know which lie is worse. They're both bullshit. The relationship you have with yourself is the one that manifests in your outside world. If you go around saying, I'm not good enough, I got news for you. The universe is not going to give a shit. It's not going to say, oh, you poor thing. Well, here's something to make you feel better. That's not the way the universe works. You're plugged directly into the universe. So if you say, I'm not good enough, the universe is going to say, okay, here's some more evidence to support that. That's kind of mean. Well, stop being mean to yourself then. Stop saying mean shit to yourself, and the universe will stop being mean to you. If you lie to yourself to make yourself feel better, you're probably going to attract people who lie to you to make you feel better. The universe mirrors back to you what you're giving it. And your self-talk is your conversation with the universe. How many of you do that? Thinking you're doing something good. You talk bad to yourself. Talk shit to yourself. Call yourself names. How many of you do that? A lot of us do that. I live a lot of my life doing that. My favorite thing to say was, I'm not good enough. I remember that. The universe didn't give a shit. I didn't know I was the universe at the time. I didn't know that. I thought that somebody was going to hear my pity party and come make me feel better and save me. It didn't fucking happen. It didn't happen until I started changing my mentality. You know what I mean? That's the way it works. As within, so without. Okay? Absolutely. Anywho, I feel like the messages my Cappies needed to hear have come through. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. I hope that resonated for everybody. If it didn't, which it won't, check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. But I still hope that everybody listening at least took one thing from that video that they can use to apply in their day-to-day life and actually witness real results happen. Okay, that's my real job here. That's my real job, okay? Is to help people actually make real differences in their life. You know, a lot of people in my position, all they'll help you do is sit around and talk about it and hope for it. Well, you come to me, and I'm gonna hand you the tools that if you choose to use them, it will actually change your life, okay? No bullshit. Anyway, though, I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and played along. I will turn your attention again to the description of the video where you will find information on scheduling personal readings, okay? That does include pricing. That includes how to get a hold of me. Also, I will keep announcing all month long. You gotta go check out Leah's new Instagram, dude. She started this badass project where she makes and sells really, really sweet crystal jewelry. And you definitely got to go check that out, man. It's really successful and really, you're doing real good, man. Look at that. That's in the description of the video as well. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, though. I greatly appreciate all y'all that tuned in again. Thanks for the super chats and all that good stuff. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, okay? Have a good one.